Okay,
it's
so
good.
it's not gonna have like a surprise value.
But what I like is like it hits harder than most stuff.
Yeah.
Then when you get to the middle, I like how it fizzes
fizzy
out.
middle,
So
yeah.
if you like chew into it soon, so you have the sour and the fizz, it's like it's wonderful together.
Damn. I don't know how to change that. Like, I'm not gonna touch it because they're gonna get mad at me.
Let me see.
Go the long way if you're gonna go. Oh, be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it. No.
It's fine.
I now do the purple noodle one. Not like this.
Where's Walkman? I'll get him. I'll get him to do it then.
That's some good sour.
So in the meantime, which ones are at Evo?
Just King of Fighters and Guilty Gear.
Nice.
I was thinking of Melty Blood, but I realized I hate waiting in lines. I don't want to wait in any more lines for pools. I like winning games for tournaments, but I don't actually like playing in tournaments. I just hate waiting. I'd rather just play a long set and just be called the best. So, ever since I met JDR, like, what, 2011, 12? He's had one style, and it's always going to be the same style, and he'll just always lose to zoning.
So, he either gets his shit in or he's dead.
Like, JDR, like, and I'll be honest with him, that's why I'll be honest here. All he does is unga bunga. he'll press the buttons, but when he gets hard knockdown, does he run the safe hop, high-low, you know, the tricky stuff that's safe? Or it's 50-50 if it's high-low? No, he doesn't. He just unga bungas. The only time it's a mix-up, it's like, oh, he messed up an activation, now he's going to be Kyo and do like a hammer fist, or it's going to be low. That's the only tricky thing. Everything else is just, he just presses buttons. It's really straightforward. Offense is straightforward. His approach could use work against zoning. He just runs into zoning. But yeah, just don't underestimate him, because once he hits, he usually converts.
Yeah, I know.
So that's his strength as a player. Like, he's usually consistent. And as soon as I say that, he's dropping stuff. You know, that's how it always is, yeah. But that's his style. So far, Silent's doing pretty well. Took out a character. Callisto, you know, less than 50% health.
Dead.
Yeah. Nah, remember, this guy doesn't have Oki. See? You could have just DP'd against him. Because he doesn't do a safe jump to bait you out. Okay, see? Silent has it. Why don't you have it, JDR? Well, yeah, get safe jump. So you got safe hop mixed up. Think of how many more people you could beat if you had that. But you don't. It's been how many years? No, I'm just joshing him, man, but see? If you give it an opportunity though, he runs it. So don't underestimate anybody you play, but when you play against people, use everything you got. You learn about it, apply it. Just zone the dude.
All the blowbacks.
Yup. It's just funny what this character's become. Because I made Mai in 98. But it's like, okay, you gotta press your good buttons, you gotta re-embo, gotta air throw less. The fireball's too slow, stance CDs, whatever. Now it's like, you just do all the fireballs and stance CDs and jump CDs you want.
Yep.
Everything else, it's alright.
Like 5B is good anti-airs.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, it always was, but now it hits crouching, so it's like, wow.
Even better.
I can't really do much about it. I mean, it's so good that you never see far A ever again.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like it used to be, okay, I far A to check him, but then I use far B to hit him on the ground. Now it does both. Alright. I like Angel in this game. It's just there's some matchups where it's hard to catch people.
Yeah.
Like Mian.
All those little jumps and then the dive kick jumps.
I mean, once you get through knocked down, then
you're
it's
good.
easy, but
you get all the Gramyoki you want. With the messed up micro dash, the back dash elbow.
Clean finish, just kill.
And the super everybody wants to hit.
Yup. See, that's why what happened in Vegas. Really? And what the meter? Yeah, I could see it. He knew it would finish. It looks nice.
Yeah.
Alright. So, got some lowdown beginning. Let's just see how they play neutral in the beginning. Okay. Conversion, no safe hop, backing off, trying to press him in the corner. Keeping him there. So solid offense. Check the spaces. See, when you flub up a tiny bit, he'll take it still. Oh, a little bit early on that. So I haven't really been keeping up with the King of Fighters scene in general, so can you give us some info about our boy Silent here? Where's he from?
No idea, I just met the guy.
Alright. How about yourself?
I don't play this game.
Oh, you don't?
For real. Like I got into the beta.
Okay.
Got in.
For Steam, yeah.
Yeah. And I messed around with it for a little bit. Okay. And that's about it. I know enough to not say trip guard.
I don't think I'm at that point yet. So.
Yeah. Just don't say trip guard, let's be real.
What if I use it appropriately?
Even then, that's probably worse.
Yeah, cool is solid. Made some see? The
Damn! You said he was gonna run with it.
Alright. Oh, see, that's what you get. You know better, do you do better? JDR doesn't finish? Nope. But he's bringing back the differential, certainly. He'll still have 50%. Yeah.
He was waiting it out. I respect
it. Remember, Kula, you just press 4B, you're good. Okay, solid Mai. GDR still at good health. Okay.
Can't get much on jump A, so that's fine.
Oh, nice. Unnice. I'm sorry. Silent. Okay, reset. High low. Nope. Good block. Juggle. No juggle. Oh, escape. Nice. Nice.
That's not an over. You probably press something.
Yeah.
Unless it is overhead, then I'm wrong.
Not overhead. You're good.
Okay.
It's like generally
special, air special moves sometimes aren't. So
yeah, this sometimes are, but this one, no, not really.
Okay.
You leaned on the side of...
Probably not.
Yeah. Because most dive moves in King of Fighters throughout the years, they're generally not overhead.
Because I know Ralph punches in an overhead.
Yeah. See, Terry damage, man. Don't underestimate it. And he has good frame traps. So I'm talking about Unga Bunga, man. Remember, if he tips Burn Knuckle, if he does Power Charge, or does EX Crack Shoot, all plus. And that's how I lost. I pressed buttons. After I'm like, he's most probably...
I don't want to block no more, it's fine.
He hits a down forward C, then activates because he knows. It's like, nice.
Her numbers obviously look stubby. Outside
even compared to old games, Farsi used to be pretty far-reaching. If she had old Farsi in this game as a footsie button, she'd be a much better character.
But do you think that's because the game's 16:9 instead of 4:3, or is that I think in general?
Just in general, because okay, so we had that issue in 13 when it first came out. A lot of people felt stubby like Diamond.
Yeah.
But then you look at EXKO's Rekka Punch, the Origami, the Corsair 4-Day. It felt proportionally good compared to old games. So it's like they can make these buttons look and feel as far range as in 4:3 ratio. It's just if the animators choose to do so or not. I feel like a lot of these choices that affect balancing is done because they want to care about aesthetics first, then gameplay. So some characters, sadly, are hit by that. Like, okay, look, the Benimaru Farty is good. Still good. Feels good. Functions the same way even with the longer screen. Yamazaki's Farty, certainly so. But then, in comparison, they made his Far A shorter. So it's like, okay, they're obviously making these design choices or just simply aesthetic choices that affect design. So...
On the 16:9 thing, like, Whip is obviously, like, not good. She's not great.
For me, the reason why she's not good is because her up-close buttons are not that nice.
Oh.
Imagine if Crouch D was 2 frames startup.
Damn.
And yeah, so it's like, okay, yeah, you could kind of get in on her, but if you make that one bad hop, she gets a juggle combo. And if she could, and then she could convert, so you still kind of have to respect her. But since everything she's slow is up close, that's why she gets kind of wrecked on. But I feel like she's placed a little bit more under than what she actually deserves. Crouch B into back A as confirmed and how safe it is on block and how far range Crouch B is in this FOOTSY-esque game to convert is really good. Jump, neutral jump C to keep out her general buttons. The thing that makes her worse from 2002, which I'd say is her strongest iteration compared to 14, is that a lot of her jump buttons have more startup now. That's it.
Okay.
But if you make a few tweaks, she's not a bad character at all. Same you could say a lot about other characters, like Vanessa. Make all of her buttons start up faster. Same thing, should be a much better character. Rock makes stand CD faster than startup. I can see that him being like a top 8 character.
Like, he already does damage, clearly.
Like, Iori is one of the few characters in 13, and thus, of course, 14 as well, that felt unchanged from the old games to new.
Yeah.
Like, even, like, EX Kyo is, like, in 13 good, he's still not quite the same. But Iori feels the same, so that's why he transitioned well. So, that's the game. Like, Iori players do well because he's one of the very few characters that stepped into 13 not really changing much. Whereas other characters, their cross-up timings, their button ranges, what their specials actually do have been largely changed. Like, for example, like I say, I'll go back to mine. She used to be the Riembu, Far A, Far B, air-to-air character, and now it's more about 2 buttons and like a fireball. You never see Riembu anymore in neutral.
That's true.
Very rarely. So, even though she's good now, you know, high top tier, the way she plays in this game.
Lack of depth in gameplay.
Yeah. It's a different kind of character.
Yeah. You'd rather have something interesting than something very straightforward. Not
yeah. Well, it's like you want to effective, but then sometimes the changes they made didn't do the characters well.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
That was dirty.
Yeah. I mean, all I had to do was press buttons, but you never know, dude.
Isn't he the younger guy? Why didn't he press a button?
It's like when she did the twirl, like you can after the twirl, she's still in recovery before she does the next move. You could just press her buttons. Yeah, yeah, 1-1. JDR took one, yeah. So this is the, third game. Anyone's game. See, Silent's doing well, but okay. Let's just watch a bit and see. Okay, see, he could have. Oh, that's it. Hard knockdown? No.
Oh!
No.
People's elbow.
Okay, safe hop? No. See that? You know that was a safe jump setup, man. That's you would have blocked and had enough health anyways to punish. No, you just feel it. You just feel it out. Go in training mode. Go home. Just feel it out. I know people hate it when I say feel it out, but safe jumps in this game is much easier than like esoteric Street Fighter 4. Okay, gotta whip this jab, then whip this medium, and then jump at this time to get it just right. Otherwise, you flub it up.
Yeah.
The FADC Ultra. That's one. It's like if it's a typical hard knockdown, not from a super. You see the body hit the ground once. You know how they kind of like do the shockwave and they bounce the second time. When they bounce the second time, just hop forward normally once. You got it. You'll hit them in the shin.
Like just a normal short hop, nothing like a hyper hop.
No hyper hop, just normal hop. But Alpha Supers, that's why I say you just gotta know the timing of your super. You just gotta feel it out because it's different per different supers.
Yeah, animations.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have like that recovery just for show.
Yeah, but then once you see it, it's like, okay, you can kind of gauge and readjust for your super. So it's like realistically, for your particular character, you only need to learn 2 timings, really. And sometimes, even though it's a custom wake up time for the super. Sometimes it's still close enough to the original that you don't really need to make an adjustment. But safe jump's the name of the game in like almost any King of Fighters game. It's like, why not, man? Why not? And once they get so scared of you, yeah, they're blocking all the highs, block the lows, but then they forget about tech the throw. Yeah. Be a command or normal. Okay. Oh! Almost hit him with the trip anti-air. The appropriate term. Because if a trip guard guards against trips, then it must be a trip anti-air. Right?
This is like
it makes
next
sense,
level,
right?
This is some like next level.
This is like first grade. Dude, this is like kindergarten stuff. Like, oh, if you have red and you have yellow and you mix the red and the yellow, it makes orange, right?
Yeah. So
if you have orange and you take away the yellow, it must be red, right? Apparently fighting game players don't have that kind of, you know. Maybe that's why they get hit by mix-ups and, you know, press all the buttons and, you know, never block. You just needed a good first grade teacher, you know. Yeah. But yeah, silent, really solid.
That makes sense, you know, because some people don't know how to read a throw.
Yeah.
Check a throw, read a throw, you know what I mean.
I don't know, dude. Sometimes it just seems elementary, but... See, that was a good trip anti-air.
Yeah. I wanted to say it too, dude.
As soon as you say it at the wrong time, you're out of here.
Yep. They cut you from the stream.
Yep. Blacklisted. See, that's a good trap anti-air, but no conversion. Silent is able to pick it back up. Can he maintain the differential? Oh.
He's gonna blow it off?
Just Terry 2 bar is just really great.
Yeah, it is. What was that on confirm off like 5B? I didn't see the beginning of the confirm.
For whose?
For Terry. Because like he just like did 50% off something.
No, I forgot.
That doesn't matter. He's gonna be 50% regardless.
Yeah. When I usually play against JDR, it's usually off a frame chop I forget about. He also has pretty good whiff finishes, so don't underestimate that. Yeah, I know. I did like Fury 5C and like he hit me with KO 5C like the second it whipped. Oh, see? That's everything, man. Nice. Well, don't get too tricky. See, like my on-hell by comparison, I just did end everything with hard knockdown and go into safe out. Whereas Silence on-hell, like along with everyone else's on-hell, is like more, reset heavy, as you see. But sometimes, because of that, you don't uniform your mix-up, so it's not as safe. Yeah, it's more tricky and harder to block, but once they kind of figure it out, they could kind of just press buttons or know when to roll.
The classic.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it's serious now, dude.
Pull the plug.
So 2-2?
Yeah, he just lost. Yeah, he just lost.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to work the stream station.
I don't either, cause.
But we know it's 2-2. This is it, man.
How many wins has he gotten? Like, he's on a win streak. How many? Like, he hasn't gotten up.
I don't know.
Like, you went through me.
Sadly, you went through me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the power random select. Like 98 is a much easier game to random select. This game is like, oh yeah, how was people's BNBs again? Alpha activate. Yeah. Then you have whack characters like Banderas.
Yeah.
Alright, hard knockdown. Okay, good anti-air. No conversions. People filling each other out still, even though it's the last game. Playing a bit more conservative. Ooh! Alright. Okay, nice. Nice! Conversions. Ooh! Alright. Good solid game. Oh, see? He's wanting to do fireball. The input.
The second I say something nice.
Can still come back, but he just got blocked really well. No, see? I say he got blocked really well, and the first thing you do is roll. Here's the phrase of tonight. You know better, but you don't do better. Alright. No mix-up. Get rolled out. He blocks. There we go. Nice and clean. Finish your food.
He should have EGX'd that, right?
You should have supered, in my opinion. You know,
because I know that
stuff like this happens.
Yeah. Well, because like I know that the last hit juggles or whatever. I don't know if that would work midstream, but
The name of the game is keep it simple and just finish your food.
Yep.
Like, this is not 13, because sometimes if you keep it too simple, you don't get enough damage.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. But since this game's damage is so simple and pretty uniform, you could sacrifice that little bit of like 50 damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Yeah, you don't need to do the screen carry, you just need to finish your food.
On that, I think that's why you see more of level 2 super instead of the climax.
Well, usually they're better hard knockdown too.
Yeah, that too.
And then you use a little bit less meter. So it's a good trade-off. So that's why you always see that. Oh. See, man. If you know better, just do better. You see it, you block it. Nice. Okay, level 2. So we have JDR coming in with... We'll have about 3 for 3 meter? So... that's going to be a rough comeback, man. Going through Ralph and Terry.
Oh, Clark has the armor throw, not Terry. Yeah, he has the armor punch, right?
Ralph, armor punch. I think when it's EX.
Okay.
Oh, see, high low. He does it. He undoes it, redoes it. Back in town, San Fran boys.
Who's next?
Oh, okay.
Because I ain't playing.
GameGoons. We're the GameGoons room, man. GameGoons suite. Alright, alright. Oh, yeah. Korea? Yo.
Oh.
Canada?
Oh, Canada.
Same thing. We're Americans, man. We know geography.